Yeah, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? It is Frank here. I'm ready to bring you another episode of the team analysis thing. And it's quite fun. You know, it's pretty cool. We got ourselves week 8. It's about to happen, man. It's cool. We got the team ready. He's got, we're facing, by the way, before entering about his team and all, we're facing Slyro from Pittsburgh Pyroars, and he's got one of my favorite teams in the league. Like, I love his team. He has plenty of mons that I've at least think of drafting, or like, that I found good and I feel comfortable using, so that's pretty nice. As you can see though, on the left part of the screen, his team is Mega Altaria, Torn T, RK9, Roserade, Bronzong Hitmontop, Ditto, Hydreigon, and Lantern. You know, it's quite a cool team. I really like it. He has plenty of mons that can threaten my team, but at the same time, looking at my roster, I do have some stuff that can actually scare his team as well. I'm thinking, the first thought I had looking at his team is that he will be heavily prepared for my special attackers this week, so I only decided to bring one. And it's Tommy. We'll talk about Tommy later. Yeah, so he will be heavily prepared for Mega Gardevoir, so like he's going to bring Bronzong for sure, maybe kind of special defensive RK9 or like a Salvez 1. He also has a lot of problems with Entei. He's only real switching to like a strong Sacred Fire is Lantern, so we can expect that as well, and also Arcanine. So we're seeing that Bronzong, Arcanine, and Lantern will definitely come in. So since I think he will be very heavily invested in special defense, I decided to bring up almost whole physical team to just try to destroy him. That's pretty much it. Just do some damage to his walls, get rid of his important walls to stop my Entei and my Stoutland, and then basically just win if we manage to do such a thing. If we want to lower down his walls and both of my dogs are around. Can we actually talk that I decided to bring both dogs against his dog Arcanine, so it will be the battle of dogs. I am very excited for that. My dogs have to prove that they can do well. I'm very happy with them. Anyways, since I am bringing Stoutland, the first mon, which is very important, is Hippo. We're using a defensive Hippo this week with no attacks, because I thought if I have to run a attack this week, it will be Earthquake, and if it has Kotangar, Altaria, doesn't work. Tornadus D doesn't work. Intimidate Arcanine, not worth it, it's not going to do anything. The only thing that can be good is to switch on, if he switches Roserade in on Hippo, but I don't think he will do that, because I'm expecting a offensive Roserade this week, especially a Scarf one. Hopefully I'm right with that, but a Scarf one can actually do some damage to my team. That's why I do have an answer in my next mon, you will see. But yeah, I'm thinking of Scarf Roserade. So, like, I don't think we'll be switching a Scarf Roserade on a potential Earthquake coming from a Hippowdon. Hippowdon at the end has 112 base special attack, so Earthquakes do some damage. Bronzong more than likely has Levitate. No worth to bring Earthquake at all. Hitmontop has Intimidate, it does nothing to that, and Lantern can just do some. I should not be staying on Lantern, although my team has a lot of trouble with it, so Lantern may be the only thing. And of course Hydreigon also has Levitate, and Ditto can just transform into Hippo and it will do nothing. So at the end, Earthquake is like a horrible move to bring against most of his team, so I decided to just not bring any moves. It's kind of risky because Taunt, but I think Toxic just hits Mega Altaria if he doesn't have the heal bell. He does hit things with the switch-ins, get Toxic, RK9, it's all along a little bit more useful, I'd say. And then Slack Off Recovery. Roar is actually very nice if I can get my Stealth Rocks off, because it will do good damage to Altaria when it hasn't Mega Evolved yet. 25% to Tornadoes, 25% to Arcanine as well. Breaking a potential Assassin Roserade if he doesn't bring Scarf. And, having some residual damage on his possible Volta team, it's always nice to have. So yeah, that is basically the plan. I'm not bringing Spadef this week, because since he's going to bring offensive Torrent with Grass Knot, I don't think there's any point in investing in Spadef, since it will just fucking destroy it anyways. Same goes for Roserade. I'm pretty sure I can't be taking Giga Drains or Leaf Storm from that if it's offensive, even though if I'm Spadef. So there's no point of bringing Spadef this week. I think Physical Defensive Hebo is a way better option, and Rocky Helmet and Sand is way more useful to take down Mega Altaria if he even brings that. So yeah, and of course is the Sand Stream user, very important to have this week. The next one is especially offensive Starmie with enough speed to outspeed Hydreigon. The moveset is pretty cool. He has two functions in this battle. The first one is to stop the possible Scarf Roserade that actually does hurt my team. That's why we do have the Rindo Berry. We could take the Giga Drain with these HP we have decently well, not very well, but decently well, and then Revenge Kill it back with Psyshock and not deal with that anymore. And yeah, then we do have Scald, Stab Scald, pretty good. Burns, it's a nice status to be spreading around. You already know that. And Ice Beam to just outspeed Hydreigon and kill it if we are in the most advanced phase of the battle, and if it's not a Scarf Hydreigon. And then the last move you can see is Skill Swap. Now, it is quite useful against his team. I really like it. You can take out Dito's Imposter ability if he switches in. I don't know if that activates, but I don't know how that works actually. But you can take that out. You can take out the Regenerator from Tornadoes. So once he starts U-turning with rocks, he will not be getting the recovery. Because Starmie will be having the Regenerator. We can, I don't know, guess get the Hitmontop's Levitate, I guess. Not that it worries me that much. We can take out Pixelate from Mega Altaria, which is nice, so he will not be having Step Fairy returns. And all along, it's the main use for this is to skill swap Lantern's possible Volt Absorb and just heal ourselves up with Volt Switch. So Lantern can literally do nothing to me, because I will be having. He will change roles with Lantern, because this Starmie cannot really touch a Lantern, but once with skill swap, he can't really go for Volt Switch if he's Volt Absorb. So that's very nice. Then we do have Cobalion. It is a Assault set with some HP just to take hits a little bit better. This thing is just to pivot around. Don't expect too much this week from this, but it's important to have this around because it does well against Roserade. The Assault allows him to take Technician HP grounds and just do revenge him back. Him back with Aeronite Air Release depending on the situation. It does take hits from Scarf Hydreigon. It will force Scarf Hydreigon to go for Earthquake, and I do have Entei for that. Holy shit, I'm dying. Let me drink a little bit of water. But yeah, pretty much it's going to be tanking hits and just doing some damage, residual damage. The point of this Cobalion is not to kill something, it's just to do enough damage so my dogs can kill it. As I said, this is the plan of my team. So yeah, Golbat, we do have Spadef 1 this week. It can take hits from Roserade, which is extrasensory, decently well. We do have some speed investment to not get outspeed by some speed creepy mons. just in case he tries to speed creep Golbat, which is quite possible with 90 speed, so I don't like that. Even though we're and I can't get rid of more of these EVs because I need the bulk on these. And we're packing Sludge Bomb, U-Turn, Roost, and Defog is the defog of the team. I think it's pretty important to have defog this week because we're bringing Entei. We are also have Sand, and residual damage with Sand and Rocks is nothing I want to have that much during the whole battle. Just the beginning part, but if you can get some late game defogs, or you know, these will be tanking hits anyways and providing momentum with U-Turn hopefully. And we're packing Sludge Bomb this week because Mega Altaria basically, because Kottungar Mega Altaria wants something to hit that if he thinks he can set up on Golbat. He's wrong. He won't be able to set up 100% for free because, you know, sand damage plus Sludge Bomb possible, how it's called, possible poison chance and all that will be good. And Roost, of course, it's a Golbat, we need Roost. Nothing else to say. Then we do have one of the sweepers of the team. He has enough speed to outspeed Scarf Hydreigon in the sand. The only thing that will be speeding these is Scarf Tornadus D, which I don't think he will be bringing, because actually Tornadus D, without locking himself, he can do some damage to my team, and that would not be nice to bring this week, I'd say. Yeah, we're running an Expelled. The moves we have today is Return, Crunch, Play Rough, and Toxie. Play Rough kills Hydreigon, Return kills pretty much everything, and Crunch does some good damage to Bronzong, especially in the late game if we had enough damage on that. But this is not meant to be taking on Bronzong. This is late game. If we can get rid of the Regenerator coming from Torn, Return just destroys it. Arcanine cannot be switching onto that easily if there's rocks up, and if it's a low HP. Same goes for Lantern, so it's pretty good. Player Off also does good damage to Hitmontop if he does have a defensive one, but Priority is dangerous, but that's why we do have some HP investment on that. And you know, Player Off also does damage to Mega Altaria, so that's pretty good, nice moves we do have here. Although Return is the powerful move right here. I'll be definitely going for Return. Late game, once the Sand does the damage, one Scobalion and you know, and Golbat and Hippo has done enough damage to his team. This thing can come in and just ravage his team. And not only that, but I do have another mon that can do such thing as well, which is Entei. Entei also does these roll. He's packing Sacred Fire, Stone Edge, Iron Head, and Flame Charge. It should be shiny. Why is it not shiny? Whatever. It's always shiny. But, you know, Sacred Fire. The only thing that can switch on this monster is Lantern. If I can get rocks up and we can get some Stone Edge damages to him, we will have some nice business this week. We do packing some speed because that may surprise him if he brings offensive Arcanine. You know, we outspeed that and kill it because Entei is actually faster. But you know, Sacred Fire, nothing else to say. Stone Edge does good damage to Arcanine if it's low, in a low amount of HP. And you know, it's the best way to take out Bronzong, which I'm pretty sure he's bringing. So yeah. Also, we do have Flame Charge at some point. If we can get a +1 speed, we can actually do some crazy damage to his team, which is brutal. So yeah. This is the team I'm bringing. As you've seen, very powerful mons. The idea, as I repeatedly said on this video, is to do some damage with my 4 free mons, and then my couple of dogs will try to ravage and destroy what's left of his team. With Sand out, of course. So that's the plan. The team I'm thinking he will bring, before saying it though, I will run it through his team. A Mega Altaria, it's possible that comes, but I don't think it will come. But it might come, you know, might come, sorry, mate. Tornadoes T, definitely a very scary mon. My team has proved this season that has some troubles with that. Although my Stoutland can outspeed it with Sand, so that I'm thinking I need my Sands to get rid of that. And the coverage that the Genies get is very dangerous. You know, Hurricane hurts, Grass Knot is a problem, Psychic or, you know, Heat Wave. All these combinations of moves. If he can U-turn around and get knockoffs off as well, is kind of dangerous. Superpower also scary. So if he has the appropriate mix set, he can actually hurt my team a lot. But you know, that's probably happened with most of teams with these Genies. They are very spooky. He does have Arcanine, also a problem for my team, because I'm bringing a very physical one this week, expecting him to bring a lot of SPDEF bulk. Him having some burns would be very scary for my team, so it's very crucial that I do slowly get damage onto the Arcanine, very slowly. So in the late game it's not able to take the hits from my two dogs, so they will win the dog battle. So I'm expecting Roserade for sure, Scarf 1 or offensive one at least. Putting things to sleep on my team is dangerous. And you know, Scarf Grass attacks and Poison and Psychic are very scary, and especially if he has Technician HP Ground. That shit hits most of teams in the league, and mine is not an exception. Then Bronzong, which I'm definitely expecting him to bring, is like a SPDEF or a physical defensive one, doesn't really matter. Like I'm just expecting a bulky one that can take hits and set up rugs and all that, because I do have Mega Gardevoir, and you know, you have to prepare for that. Mega Gardevoir does more work when it doesn't come normally. Apparently that's what it's doing with my team. And he does have Hitmontop. He may bring it. I'm not expecting Hitmontop, although having extra Intimidate users and Rapid Spin could be interesting. Ditto, I don't think he will bring that, although I do have the potential to bring Calm Mind Mega Guard, or like you know, a Swords Dance Cobalion, so he may do that, he may bring that. I don't think he will though, because he already has like Arcanine that he will bring, and Bronzong that can stop those, so I don't think there's no point of him bringing Ditto. Hydreigon might be something that he can bring with a Scarf. I am somewhat prepared for it with my Assault's users. Hopefully they can be taking on him decently well. And I don't think he will be bringing Hydreigon, but there's a chance. It's quite scary. I think there's more chance for him to bring Hydreigon than Mega Altaria. And last mon he may bring its Lantern, which I do have some trouble switching in. Scald, Spooky, and also Voltage. I don't have really a good switches for both, so I will see how I'll do in that battle, because I'm definitely thinking he's going to bring Lantern. So, the thing I am predicting Slybro to bring is Torrentee, Arcanine, Roserade, Hitmontop, Hydreigon, and Lantern. If he brings these mons, that's pretty much what I will expect. He could be switching it between Hydreigon and Mega Altaria probably. So that's basically what I'm expecting. What do you guys think he's going to bring? What do you guys think of this crazy team I'm bringing this week? And yeah, hopefully that was informative. And tomorrow, or yeah, probably tomorrow, I normally post these videos 2 days in a row, we will have our battle. So yeah, hopefully that you're excited for that. I've been Fractroad, thanks for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye bye!